Actually, in season 2, did not a French translator invite all of the audience to Seth's apartment?
Oh, did that happen?
No, in the Lance Armstrong sketch.
In the Lance Armstrong sketch, he's in France, and there's a French translator who's not really translating what he's saying.
It's Alan Cumming actually did it for us. I know, right? He speaks fluent French. Yeah.
Alan Cumming?
Next question. I've noticed that a lot of the heads in the shorts are very detailed, and they wouldn't have an action figure normally. I was wondering where you got them.
There's an amazing company called Plastic Earth that does celebrity likenesses for us.
Wow.
You can find them on the internet. But they're really busy making the show right now.
I'd just like to say that I'm pretty sure you guys were influenced by Totally Twisted Toy Fair, and it is awesome. And with Wizard, you know.
That's all Tom and Doug.
It's true.
It is.
Yes, I was into that one, and then it came out on TV, and I was like, they're doing that in a movie. But I wanted to ask you, have you ever pitched an idea and then had your lawyers come back and say, no, you're going to get sued if you do that?
Usually if there's any kind of contention about it, we'll just shore up the joke, we'll shore up the parody, we'll kind of take whatever advice we're given. But it's a delicate dance, you know. It's like Saturday Night Live. Yeah, I said it. A delicate dance between us and wait. Billy D said it. A delicate dance between us and our legal team. Woo!
My question is...
I thought you were coming up here. I was like, oh, it's on.
So, why Star Wars? Like, I mean, I imagine you guys are all, like, into it. But, like, how did you guys decide to come up with it?
It was literally the moment where we got invited up to tour Lucasfilm after they saw the Emperor phone call sketch.
Who wrote that?
And, Doug wrote.
And you're becoming the villain of the panel.
And when they were up there, we got to meet with a lot of the heads of the company, and I remember...
this was actually a very funny moment. I was sitting there, and they mentioned to us, like, would you guys ever want to collaborate on something?
And and Hugh was with us also, and I was like, oh, fuck it. And I just asked right then and there, I was like, what did you guys think about the 22-minute Star Wars special, you know, do some Robot Chicken? And they were all like, huh. And it was like this moment of like, oh my God, this might really happen.
Right, so the second the door was open a crack, we all just stuck our foot in and sort of forcing it open. It's all good, and I'm gonna make the show, guys. You know what I mean? Until they said yes.
Wait, let's get started.
In the new one, will you be spoofing the Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon at all?
Not the cartoon, you know, we really stuck to the movies. But we do have some
stuff from the
earlier
Clone Wars.
episodes, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
I think you guys are gonna like it, man. I'm really excited about it.
Hey guys, since you were just telling us that you have Carrie Fisher and you've worked with Mark Hamill, Hulk Hogan, a whole bunch of different celebrities in the past, is there anyone that you asked and never turned you down?
Yeah, Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford.
Do you like the Star Wars special or anything like that?
You know what? What we've come to understand is that he doesn't want to play Han Solo.
Really?
Well, I mean, that's what it sounded like. That's true. That's true. I had several months of conversations with his agents.
Seth, say how the conversation ended after you pitched so much about it.
I was just gonna say,
just a pass via email.
Yeah, no, wait.
There's a story.
But the story, if I'm not mistaken, the story goes that you guys were talking and you were negotiating with the agent and trying to push and say why it would be great for Han and why it would be great for Harrison, and it ended with the agent saying, "There's a whole channel for cartoons."
No, hold on. That's a completely different story. That story is in the original show, in the first season. I called Pat Queenie, who was Harrison Ford's agent since the 70s, and I not only had to explain to her what Robot Chicken was, but then define the Adult Swim, and then define the Cartoon Network. I explained, I said, do you remember the billionaire eye contact Turner? And she's like, uh-huh. And I go, well, in the 70s, you know, Ted decided that there should be a channel devoted to cartoons, something to cater to kids and be like, you know, good programming, and put this all together. Then that gave birth to a late-night block of programming called The Adult Swim. You with me? You with me? And she was like, uh-huh. So she passed.
But it's an open offer, so if anyone knows Harrison, let him know we love him on the show.
Yeah, seriously, I heard he's got a great sense of humor.
You see him? I'm fucking Ben Affleck.
I saw him.
I saw a guy who looked at it. I liked him.
And you know, I gotta point out, there's a bunch of folks that make puppets for us right there. Right there. There's Rosa. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? Chris, stand up. Chris. You want to stand up?
The shyest crew.
And then over there is Fred Tatasciore, who does all the Star Trek guys on our show. I'm sorry, I didn't cut your question time.
It's okay.
Alright.
Well, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's go back to
Nice shirt, dude.
Thanks.
I like it.
Keep on doing what you're doing, man.
Thanks, man. We'll do our best.
First of all, before I begin, I just want to say thank you for making the only other show that's fucking hilarious. The only other fucking hilarious show is the Venture Brothers.
Right there with you, dude. Not that it's the only, but love Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
And also, Breckin just reminded me that you, Seth, was on Rat Race as well, so I loved you in Rat Race as well.
Thanks, man.
I had to remind you, you couldn't have loved him in it. I had to remind you he was in it. He obviously made no impression.
This goes out to all the crew. I know that you've been doing parodies of all the cartoon characters and stuff, and you started doing a bit of anime here and there, such as Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon and a bit of Voltron. So, by any chance, are you going to be doing some more anime parodies, like such as One Piece, Naruto, maybe Gatchaman?
We have an awesome Inuyasha sketch coming up. So good.
Don't we have something else too?
Oh yeah, I've got 2 words for y'all. Tentacle porn. We don't have a sketch like that. That was just 2 words Tom had. Does anybody have? If anybody's interested, tentacle porn. Meet him after the show.
Rape Inuyasha, destroy that show.
Thanks, guys, and keep up the good work.
So bad.
Totally not kidding either. That's amazing. Oh yeah, we got a Speed Racer thing coming up too.
I was just going to ask along those lines, do you have any any more Ghostbuster sketches coming up?
That thing almost got it.
We had one that was so close last season, and it was 2-2. We fought hard to get it in, or the 2 of us who wanted it, and lost terribly. It was a rat. It was a Ghostbusters rat, and it just didn't make it.
There's no parody. It's probably just there was
The problem is y'all only got 4 votes. Gave one more vote to somebody, you maybe break those ties.
All right.
Maybe my man over there would be watching the Ghostbusters.
You know what? That's actually fair. Hey, Tom Kane, do you want to get a vote? Yeah. Tom Kane will give you a vote in the writers' room.